to take your marks. Start.
Welcome back to the Budapest, Hungary, to Peridot International Indoor Modern Pentathlon Competition, Women Final. Now we see the combined event, and the first athlete has just started. According to the watch. But as we have two groups, we have to wait for the real time, as if they would have only one group. But as I said, there are two groups, and the difference is calculated. The difference of points are converted into seconds, into a time, which means that the difference between the last placed of the first group, of the second group, the better group, is 1 minute 17 seconds, comparing to the first runner of the first group, the second part of the leading. So the athletes have to complete two events together, therefore it's the name combined event. They have to run and shoot, which means 4 times they run 800 meters, altogether 3,200 meters. And in between the legs, the running legs, now we start the first competitors, Tintarevenkauskaite. So in between they have to shoot. They start with shooting, so after they start the running legs. So we see the firing points for each athlete connected to the target from 10 meters distance. She was very successful, Vasilyonak. She can start now the running after she had the 5 valid scores. You can see the lights and you can check yourself. So if the competitor has the 5 green lights, then she can, or tomorrow he can start running the next running leg of 800 meters. So 5 valid score is needed for the competitors to shoot, to score, which is the valid score is shooting, touching the center point, the black center spot on the target. You see, if they are not successful with the shooting, then they have to wait 50 seconds and then they can run. If the lights, every 5 lights is green and flashing, then the competitor is allowed to start the new running leg or the running at all. So these competitors in this group are the second half of the leading competitors. They have not so good result up to now after the 3 completed events, after fencing, swimming and running. Now they try to catch up the others of the second group, the leading group. So let's see how they do it. There are very good competitors also in this group, and anything can happen. It's a very risky event, the combined event. You have to run very fast, but at the same time you have to be very relaxed at the shooting. So let's see what they can combine, these two attitudes, to be relaxed and to be fast and hard in running. So they have to run every time 800 meters. We have here indoor a 200 meter long lap. And the leader is here again. Venkauskaite could start after a very, very good shooting series. She can start the second leg of running. So Venkauskaite keeping her leading position and starting the second running, just like Evie Banks. Let's see the others. Kamila Leti, the Hungarian, is almost finishing. You can see there is a big pressure on the athletes, and it's very hard to handle when shooting, when to be relaxed, just to be precise when shooting. The best runners do this laps, the 200 meters, around 45 seconds. The best runners, I mean. And it's very good. They could keep it for 800 meters and 4 times 800 meters of running, having in between the shooting series. Gintare Venkauskaite still having her leading position and now arriving for the third shooting series. She's a very good shooter. However, the first shot was not valid. Now it's valid. You see the green lights. The second is valid too. The third one is fine too. 4. And the fifth. And now she's allowed to leave the shooting range and to start her third running leg of 800 meters. And the second against Eva Banks from Finland, keeping her second position in this group. Let's see what they can do. As I said, they can catch the others of the better group, of the second group. Eva Banks had a very good, successful shooting series, the third shooting series. Now she's allowed to start the next 800 meter running. It's a very big performance what we see from these athletes. They start early morning with the fencing. Each athlete fenced with every fencers, every participants. And it took more than 2 hours. And then they continued the competition in the swimming pool. They should swim 200 meters. And after they completed a show jumping course in the riding hall. And now the combined event, running and shooting together. So it's a really big performance for the ladies, for these brave ladies participating in the Hungarian Open competition. It's a very good start for the season. A lot of participants, 45 for the women and 48 for the men, are here from all around the world. It's very famous. It is organized since 1985, and it's a traditional season opening competition. A lot of prestigious athletes participating here just to see how they are in their work, in their preparation for the outdoor season. Gintarė Venkauskaitė from Lithuania, still keeping her leading position. A very good run we see from her. And now for the last shooting series, she's here again. Finding her firing points, number 1, according to her start number. 2 valid scores, 3 valid score. The third is valid 2, the fifth is missing, but it's well done. Again, launching the last running leg. So 800 meters, and she will be in the finish line. Around 3 minutes. They do one leg of running of 800 meters. So after 3 minutes we see what they do. Eva Banks, also a good performance at the shooting, and starting the last running leg, 800 meters. Camilla Reti, the Hungarian, with start number 3, also starting the last running leg. Let's see what they have to do. Gintarė Venkauskaitė already having the 15th round. Altogether 16 is needed. So she will be soon in the finish line. So Venkauskaitė in a very, very good form in running. She will come soon to the finish line. She's turning to finish, and now we see she turned left, and then she is in the finish. 50 meters, and she's there. And from the leading position, she won this race of the first group. A very, very good time. So 13 minutes, 33 seconds. It is her result. It's not only a time for the 3,200 meters of running, but also including the 4 series of shooting. It's a very good time. On the second place, Eva Banks. Also in the finish line. She did also a very good job. And they are hoping to catch the others from the next group, from the leaders. They can have valuable position with a very good run and shoot. The time Eva Banks was 14:9 seconds. Now let's see the others. There are quite a big difference for them. And Camilla Reti also coming to the finish line. Anareti. Also Özyüksel from Turkey. Ilke Özyüksel. They had 15 minute 9 seconds and 15 minute 11 seconds time. On the sixth place, Lilian Savai, the Hungarian, is also in the finish line with 15:21. On the seventh place, Lina Batulevičiūtė from Lithuania, 15:26. On the eighth place, Sally McCarthy from Ireland with 15:40. And again, someone from Lithuania, Gužauskaitė. In the ninth place, 15:48 was her time. With start number 15, again an athlete in the finish line, Alexandra Boros from Hungary, and Eszter Novák also from Hungary, with a time of 16:21 and 16:18. İpek Akşin from Turkey and Eszter Varga from Hungary also finished the competition with 16 minutes, 16:21, 16:32, 16:37 and 16:50. Romanian Dumitrescu. Schlet Kinga finishing, and also the other Hungarian, Fruzsina Veszprémi, in the finish line, also taking 60 minutes time for the combined event with 17 minutes. Shona Bida from Canada on the 17th place, and on the 18th place, Erika Molnár from Hungary with a time of 17:24. With start number 21 on the 19th place, Kelly Fitzsimmons from Canada with a time of 17:50. Malina Dejanova from Bulgaria with 18 minutes, finishing the competition on the 20th place. One competitor is still running. Now she's coming to the finish line with start number 12. She finished on 21st place. Nina Wagner from Austria with time 18 minutes 45 seconds. So that was the result of the first group. And in some minutes the second group is starting too. This is the leading group of the competition, which is coming now. But with a good result in the first group, some athletes can catch the others, the ones starting in the second group. So some minutes and they start the warming up. The warming up consists of two parts. 8 minutes preparation without shooting, just finding the firing points, placing the weapons on the table, and they can run. And next
Stop the shooting. Stop the preparation, please. I ask the coaches to leave the shooting range, please.
Welcome back to the combined event of the Hungarian Modern Pentathlon Indoor Championships, which is an international traditional season opening competition for the pentathletes. Now we have the women final today, and now we start the last event, the combined event, consisting of running and shooting. 4 times competitor will shoot from 10-meter distance. They have to shoot on the black spot in the middle of the target, and after 5 valid scores they can leave for the running. There are 4 running legs, each 800 meter long, so altogether they run 3,200 meters. So 4 shooting series and 4 running legs. This is the combined event. Now this is the second group today, because on this indoor track, the 200 meters track, it is not so easy to organize a competition for these 45 athletes who participated in the competition today. And now we see the leaders, and let's see who will win this year, 2015, the Hungarian Open Indoor Championships as the season opening competition. There are only few differences between the competitors. The leading 2 persons are Tatiana Jelizarova from Belarus and Charlotte Kovács from Hungary. The organizers are very happy with this
5, 4,
result,
2,
and only
take
6
your marks, start.
seconds lead they have in front of Ieva Serapinaite from Lithuania. So let's see, they started, the 2 leading competitors, Charlotte Kovács and Tatiana Jelizarova. You see the green lights, and it is fine for the competitors. After 5 green lights or after 50 seconds they can start the new running. And now the first running leg of 800 meters, and after they get back to the shooting range. 4 green lights and 5 green lights for Jelizarova. And now Charlotte Kovács is finishing too. And also the 3rd place, Ieva Serapinaite from Lithuania, following them. So a very, very hard contest will be here today, and anything can happen after up to the very end of the competition. So anything can happen in shooting or in running, and there are not so much differences. The differences are according to the points what they have after the 3 previous events, after fencing, swimming and riding. So the scores are converted into points, into seconds. So 1 point is equal to 1 second. So the competition is very hard for them, for the pentathletes, who are quite tired and exhausted at the end of the competition, at the end of the day. So let's see what they do. Tatiana Jelizarova taking the lead, and Charlotte Kovács with start number 2 on the 2nd place, and Ieva Serapinaite on the 3rd place. Both leaders are running well, and they are together, followed by the Italian. Now Ieva Serapinaite is keeping the 3rd place. On the 4th, Anna Vasilyonak from Belarus. They are coming soon to the shooting range for the 2nd series of shooting. On the 5th place, Jennifer McGeever from Ireland. Tatiana Yelizarova still leading, ahead Charlotte Kovács from Hungary. But they have the same time, so they are close to each other. So as I said, anything can happen up to the very end of the competition. Now they are back to the shooting range for the second shooting series. Yelizarova starting the shooting at first, having a valid score. 2 valid scores, 1 for Charlotte Kovács, 3 for Yelizarova, 4 for Yelizarova, 2 for Charlotte Kovács. Yelizarova is ready. She completed the second shooting series with the 5 green lights, 5 valid shots on the black spot on the target. Now Charlotte Kovács and Ieva Serapinaite together, starting the second running leg, the second 800 meters. From the 5th place, with start number 5, Vasilyanak from Belarus. On the 5th place, Natalia Coyle. 6th place, Volha Papuš from Belarus. And 7th place, Anna Zsétód from Hungary. 8th place, 7th place, yes, and 8th place, Charlotte Simon from Hungary. Marta Garcia Miguel after them, together with Aurora Tognetti from Italy. Kate Coleman from Ireland. And Camilla Réti from Hungary. On the 13th and 14th place now, after the second series of shooting and taking the second leg of running. Tatiana Yelizarova still keeping her leading position, but the difference to Charlotte Kovács is a little bit bigger now. They are together with Ieva Serapinaite. Only one more lap for the leading athletes, and they come back to the shooting range for the third shooting series. It's very hard and it's really big pressure. You have to run very fast and hard, but at the same time you have to have a relax when arriving to the shooting range. Like Yelizarova on the first place now in the shooting range. Let's see how relaxed she is. The first is not valid, the first shot. The 1 score, 2 score, 2 green lights you see above the target over the start number. The third one is completed 2, only 2 valid shots are needed, only 1 shot is needed, only 1 green light. The second place, Charlotte Kovács in the shooting range. The first is valid for her, while Yelizarova is leaving the shooting range. Third is valid 2 for Charlotte Kovács. Ieva Serapinaite only with 2 valid scores. Charlotte Kovács now starting the third running leg. But with start number 9, a good shooting series for Natalia Coyle from Ireland. She's leaving 2, like Ieva Serapinaite. Now on the 4th place. Now on the 3rd place is Volha Papuš from Belarus. And the 4th place is Natalia Coyle. While the leading is still Tatiana Yelizarova from Belarus. The 2nd place is kept hardly by Charlotte Kovács from Hungary. Let's see how they stand the running. On the fourth place, with the start number 4, Jennifer McGeever has some problems with the shooting. If there are not 5 valid scores, then after 50 seconds the athlete is allowed to start running, but it takes a big difference. But if the light is starting flashing, then she's allowed after the 50 seconds, like in the case of Jennifer McGeever. Too much time at the shooting range. Tatiana Yelizarova seems very powerful today, keeping her leading position with very good lap times, around 43 seconds for the 200 meters. And she has to keep it for 4 legs for 800 meters, but 4 times altogether for 3,200 meters. On the 4th place, Charlotte Kovács. 5th place, Hanna Vasiljanak now. And here, Serapenaitje after them with not so nice shots. Tatiana Yelizarova again, the shooting range for the last shooting series. Having the first valid score, second valid score, the 2 green lights are marking this 3 green lights. Natalia Cole is on the 2nd place, starting the shooting 2. Yelizarova finishing the 4th shooting series. She seems very powerful today and has big chance to win the Hungarian Open indoor competition 2015. Kovács Charlotte, one more. Yes, the 5th green light is on, so she can start again the running. Volha Papuš takes the 2nd place from Belarus, while the 1st place is kept still by Yelizarova from Belarus. Charlotte Kovács on the 4th place, Natalia Cole taking the 3rd place. There are not so much differences and anything can happen, and now let's see who is the most powerful, who is the fastest in the running, in the last running. So the leader has to run only 2 laps, 400 meters, and the other 3 laps. So 1st place taken by Yelizarova seems to be very sure. The 2nd place is kept by Volha Papuš from Belarus, while the 3rd place is taken by Natalia Cole from Ireland. On the 4th place, still Charlotte Kovács. In the 5th place, Chloe Esposito from Australia. On the 6th place, Marta Garcia Miguel from Spain. Very good for her. And Kate Coleman, losing her 6th position now at 18th position. And at 7th position is the young Hungarian, Anna Zsétót. Only one lap to go for the leaders, for Tatiana Yelizarova and Papuš, Volha Papuš. Let's see the others. Very, very strong competition. A lot of pentathletes are together, or very small differences. And there are very, very good runners. And now And on the finish line, Yelizarova was overtaken by Volha Papush. So Volha Papush is the first today. However, Yelizarova seemed to be so strong. And from Ireland, in the third place, Natalia Coyle. So the two Belarusian are the winners, Volha Papush and second place, Tatiana Yelizarova. The third place was taken by Natalia Coyle from Ireland, and on the fourth place, Chloe Esposito. And now in the finish line, the Hungarian Sarolta Kovács, fifth place, and the sixth place was taken Marta Garcia Miguel from Spain. The seventh place for the young Hungarian Anna Zsétót. The eighth place caught by Hanna Vasilyunak for Belarus. Ninth place, Sarolta Simon, Hungary. 10th place, Aurora Tognetti. 11th place, Katerina Orol, Belarus. 12th, Eva Serapinaite from Lithuania. 13, Elizabeth Brasil from Ireland. 14, Camilla Reti from Hungary. 15th place, Melanie McCann from Canada. 16th place, Tatiana Rakachova from Belarus. 17th place, Kate Coleman from Ireland. Now the 18th place is Rebecca Ormandy from Hungary. There are a few athletes still running. Now the 19th place is also in the finish. Emilia Serapinaite from Lithuania. And from Italy, on the 20th place, Francesca Gandolfo. And with start number 4, Jennifer McGeever from Ireland is also in the finish. So that's the end result of the Hungarian Open Indoor Competition women final. The first place is taken by Volha Papush from Belarus, followed by the other athlete from Belarus, Tatiana Yelizarova. On the third place, the bronze medalist today, Natalia Coyle from Ireland. Fourth place, Chloe Esposito from Australia. Fifth place, Ginta Revenkauskaite from Lithuania. And the sixth place was taken from the Hungarian Sarolta Kovács. A very hard competition, we could see it. It's very exciting and exhausting event, a combined event with the running and shooting. And it's a very good experience for the athletes after the long winter, after the long preparation, hard work. Now they say where they are at the beginning of the season with this opening competition. It was a success for Belarus, for Volha Papush and Tatiana Yelizarova, and also Natalia Coyle from Ireland, Chloe Esposito from Australia, and Sarolta Kovács from Hungary. Hopefully they will have successful season. And thank you for joining us and following our broadcast. The award ceremony will be organized in some minutes, so let's enjoy the results with the winners and the medalists. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.
mindenkit kérni, hogy jöjjön egy kicsit közelebb a dobogóhoz, hogy megkezdhessük az ünnepélyes eredményhirdetést. We kindly ask all athletes and coaches to come closer to the podium. Szeretnénk mindenkit megkérni, hogy fáradjon közelebb a pódiumhoz, szeretnénk megkezdeni az eredményhirdetést. We kindly ask all athletes and coaches to come closer to the podium. We would like to present the medal ceremony. Az ünnepélyes eredményhirdetés előtt dr. Récei Géza, a Magyar Öttusa Szövetség elnöke szeretne egy pár szót szólni. Before the medal ceremony, the president of the Hungarian Modern Pentathlon Association would like to have your attention.
Nagyon szépen köszönöm a lehetőséget, hogy a díjátadó ceremónia előtt mondhatok pár kedves szót.
Thank you for your attention. I would like to tell you some words before the medal ceremony.
Mert nekem jutott az a megtisztelő feladat, hogy itt köszöntsek egy fantasztikus példaképet.
Because I would like to greet a fantastic lady.
És megköszönjem neki mindazt, amit az elmúlt közel majdnem egy évtizedben az ötösas sportágért tett.
And I would like to express my thanks to her because her work for the pentathlon.
Körülbelül 10 évvel ezelőtt döntött el, hogy elkezdi a sportpályafutását ötösázóként.
10 years ago, she decided to start her career as a pentathlete.
És azt tűzte ki célul, hogy kis hazánk nevét az egész világ megismerhesse.
And her goal was to be an international pentathlete.
Ennek érdemben mindent megtett, és engedjék meg, hogy néhány eredményét ismertessem önökkel. Kétszeres világbajnok 2008-ban és 2011-ben.
2 times world champion in 2008 and 2011.
Világbajnoki helyezései 2011, 2012, 13 második helyben.
3 times silver medalist at the World Championships in 2011, 12 and 13.
2009-ben harmadik helyezett.
And bronze medalist in 2009.
2007-ben junior világbajnok.
Junior World Champion in 2007.
Háromszoros felnőtt Európa bajnok 2011 és 2010-ben és 2011-ben.
3 times senior European Champion in 2010 and 2011.
Európai bajnoki helyezései második hely és 2 alkalommal harmadik helyzet.
She won also a silver and 2 bronze medals at the European Championships.
3 különböző sportágban összesen 8-szor kapta meg az év sportolója címet.
She was 8 times the Athlete of the Year in 3 different sports.
62-szeres magyar bajnok.
62 times national champion.
Engedjék meg, hogy egy hatalmas tapsal köszöntsük ma este ezt a példányt teljesítményt és a példaképünket, aki 2014-ben egy sérülés miatt abba hagyta a pályafutását. Jenesei Leila mindent köszön.
pedig akkor következzen a Peridot fedett pályás bajnokság eredmény hirdetése. And now we present the medal ceremony of the Peridot Hungarian Indoor Competition. A győztesnek járó érmet és virágot dr. Récei Géza, a Magyar Öttusa Szövetség elnöke, a kupát a Peridot Lány Kft. Képviseletében Takács Barbara adja át. Gold medal and flowers will be presented by Mr. Géza Récei, President of the Hungarian Modern Pentathlon Association, and the cup will be handed over by Barbara Takács, representing the sponsor Peridot Company. A Peridot fedett pályás bajnokság győztese 1361 ponttal. The winner of the Peridot Indoor Competition with 1361 points, Volha Pusha, Belarusia, Fehér Oroszország. Az ezüstérmet és a virágot dr. Simóka Beáta, a Magyar Öttusa Szövetség általános alelnöke, a kupát a Peridot Lány Kft. Képviseletében Takács Dóra adja át. Silver medal will be presented by Mrs. Beáta Simóka, Vice President of the Hungarian Modern Pentathlon Association, and the cup will be handed over by Dóra Takács, representing the sponsor Peridot Company. A verseny ezüstérmese 1361 ponttal, silver medalist with 1361 points, Tatjana Jelizserova, Belarusia, Fehér Oroszország. A bronzérmet és a virágot Martinek János, a Magyar Öttusa Szövetség megbízott főtitkára, a kupát a Peridot Lány Kft. Képviseletében Takács Barbara adja át. Bronze medal and flowers will be presented by Mr. János Martinek, Secretary General of the Hungarian Modern Pentathlon Association, and the cup will be handed over by Barbara Takács, representing the sponsor Peridot Company. A verseny harmadik helyezettje, bronzérmese, 1352 ponttal, bronze medalist with 1,362 points, Natalia Coyle, Ireland, Írország. A legjobb magyar női versenyzőnek járó kupát a Peridot Lány Kft. Képviseletében Takács Dóra adja át. The cup for the best Hungarian athlete will be presented by Dóra Takács, representing the sponsor Peridot Company. A legjobb magyar pedig Kovács Sarolta. Most pedig a győztes tiszteletére hallgassuk meg Fehér Oroszország himnuszát. And now the national anthem of Belarus.